Hello viewers, welcome to Codeforany. Online maintenance and service app insight. Today we need to create this here the order summary UI we need to develop here. First of all, need to see this design inside the XD files. Now need to opening this here the HD files. And first of all, now making like this UI inside the checkouts order summary. First of all, need to making here the address of service and then after the payment selected cards like this UI need to develop here. Now need to create here the new files and to give this here the name order summary screen dot like this creates. Now first of all now need to copy this here the payments method screens and now need to copying here this method screen and we need to create here paste inside the order summary. Now we need to change this here payment method to need to write down here order summary like here and we need to pass this here. No needs any removing this all things to showing this here cash on delivery payment methods UI to clean here this expand set here space comma and now need to create here the buttons need to removing here no needs now and maybe this is round buttons and we need to set this here expand inside paste this here and now need to set here the back buttons and remove this here the width and also copy paste here removing here width expanding here and we need to set this here width box with space we need to set this here the 15 const like this set here and pay buttons like this sets and we need to removing here save copy this here order summary payment methods inside need to find out here the next buttons use this here the context dot push extension methods const need to call this here order summary screen and semicolons like this writes and to set here the const value and fix this here the blue line warning like this sets. Now click on next and look like this here the showing this here the UI and we need to give this here the line types we need to set this here the type line and line colors we need to set here color white and look like this showing here these buttons and now need to developing this here the address cells and payment method cells we need to developing here need to create here the expand inside we need to create here the columns create childs and to give this here the comma like here. Now we need to setting here the configurations are the needs here we need to create here the container and we need to set this here the margin const edges inside symmetric horizontals need to set here the 20 and verticals also need to set here the 20 like here and also need to set here the padding, const, edges inset, symmetric, horizontal 15s, 20, and verticals also 20. Otherwise, you need to give this here the edges inset walls 20 like this sets. If you change here the width and heights, that's why I need to give this here the symmetrics. Now need to creating here the decorations box. Need to use this here, set here the color whites. Then after we need to set this here the border radius circulars 25, and also need to set here the box shadow. Const array inside need to set here the box shadow. Give this here the color black 12s. Blur radius need to set this here the 2 like this configures, and to setting this here for this UI. And now need to save and look like this here the showing this here this box. We need to change here border radius as at 13 like this configures, and now need to creating here childs to create here the column. And main axis size we need to set here the minimum like here. And then after we need to set this here the cross axis alignment, set here start. Now we need to set here children's, and we need to set this here the text property, set here the address of service. Now need to set here the style, text styles, set here color, t color, primary text, set here the font size 24, and need to set here the font weight. Bold we need to set here, and look like this here the showing here. Need to change this here size, set here 20 is good now showing here, and we need to set here 25 is good here. Now we need to creating here the row, and we need to wrap widgets with expandables. We need to like this sets widgets, get here the expand like this show, and we need to set this here the cross axis alignment, set here the centers. Now we need to creating here the inkwell on tab event, and we need to write down here the selections, but now need to create here the childs and children child, and we need to set here the image assets, and to set here the one flags. Bool is select address, by default set here the false, and another bools is select payment, set here the false like this. And now need to configures, if select here the address, and also need to write down here, set here vice versus if, and set states to call here. Now need to give this here the relative path, and need to set here the width, need to set here the 25, and heights also 25 like this configures. Now need to find out here checks box copy relative path, and here's paste this here, and look like this here the showing here. If you select, then to show this here like tick. And now we need to give this here the some space between here the height space, need to set here 15 cost value. Now need to create here the address, copy here and to paste this here. Now need to set here, remove here the bold, and we need to address as a set here the 15 fonts like the showing here, and also need to give this here some width space. You need to set here the 15 is good for this UI like this showing here for this address. And then after again need to give this here the space, need to set here the 20, and now need to create here the text buttons for the edit on press event for edit, and to set this here the text. Now need to copy and to paste this here. Now set here the primary, and we need to setting here the edit, and look like this here the showing here, convert into the equal buttons on tab, similar to our designs showing like this here the this UI. Also need to give this here the some space, set here 8 like this, creating here the address, and also increase this here verticals. Need to set this here the 13s, and similar to show this our designs look like this showing here. And also need to give this here the more height space here 20, and like this showing here. Now need to create here the another space, and to create here the credit card for UI, give this here the cost. Now we need to copy this UI, and again so need to paste. Now we need to creating for the payments methods UI. Now need to change this here the titles payment, and now need to setting here for this car, and is select payments like this sets here. And then after so need to change this here the button name as a update like this showing here. And now need to change this here the UI, creates here the row columns, and we need to give this here first of all the master icons. So need to set here. Now need to find out here the credit card payments, need to master icons, need to find this here copy relative path, and we need to paste this here. Now we need to give this here the width, we need to set here the 15s like this. We need to configure here and set here the comma. Now we need to write down here the expand, and to create this here the column, and we need to set here main axis alignments. We need to set this here the centers, and cross axis alignments also need to set here the start, and set here main axis size, set here the minimum. Now we need to give this here the titles. Now need to cut here, and we need to set this here the master card like this show, and to set here secondary text, give this here the some width space, sized box width need to give this here the 15s, and like this showing here, and also decrease this here the font size need to set here 12, 13 is good. Again so need to copy, and to show this here the card number, so need to creating here the extra signs, and we need to set here value like here. Now need to show this value, need to 17s, set here the primary text, and look like this show, and to give this here the some height space, set here 8, and const value like this showing here, and also increase this here 17s. and to removing here space no needs, and we need to set here containers 40 10 8 0 is good. Look like this here the showing here for this UI. If you like this video, please give the thumbs up. If you're new user, so please subscribe my channels and press the notification bell icon. You can get every new video notifications and awesome content. If you have any question, so please write down the comment sections. I will help you and sort out your issue. Everyone have a nice day. Goodbye and take care. And to like this right here, pop screens back here. Same as now need to copy this cards UI and to put now need to go payment methods and find out here section. Look like this showing here. So I'm to give this here the heights